I just saw Son of Rambow. Didn't really know what to expect from it at all. I knew it was a very personal film for the director, and that came through very strongly. What was kind of odd was it was kind of loose and weird, and the boundary between reality and fantasy was kind of drawn in a sort of squibbly way, not particularly controlled. But in the end it had a kind of coherence to it, despite the weaknesses, a lot like the film that the boys create in it, ironically enough. And so it actually pulls together surprisingly well. One of the things I'm always watching out for is how characters are first introduced, because very often the first thing you see a character do will often be something quite subtle that actually tells you a whole lot about that character. In this case, that technique is completely overused to a sort of ridiculous extent, and that actually sets you up with the idea that this is a kind of sort of cheeky, silly, sort of Beano-like, over-the-top fun kind of film, and those kind of techniques are used in a lot of the storytelling, and that's actually a lot of fun. It does make it kind of loose, as I said. Now this light-hearted approach actually backfires somewhat, seeing as basically all of the secondary characters are really just two-dimensional caricatures, and a lot of the gambits it makes are sort of done in such a half-arsed, joking fashion that they just don't really pay off. But on the other hand, a lot of stuff really does work, and in particular the way everything ties up at the end I did not see coming, and it actually proves that there was a lot more thought in it than I had actually realised.